What's up, my YouTube family? How y'all doing? I am Pathina. This is Goddess Spirit World. So welcome back to the channel. If you're new to this channel, welcome. We hope you hang around and stay for a while, because today we're going to look at some things through the spiritual eye. And when you see it from a spiritual point of view, then you see it from a different point of view. We're going to talk about what's happening on the planet with the government. And just about every country on this planet, every continent that have a governmental system is breaking down. And the reason why it's breaking down, it's all about energy, y'all. The kind of energy these officials, planetary officials, I'm going to say like that, government, they're not planetary officials. We're going to call them just governmental officials. These are people, governmental. They are here to govern your mind. That's how they control you. And the reason why they're having a huge shift in breakdown, because of the collective energy that they all possess. So we're not calling no names. I'm not a political person. Let me just put that out there. I don't vote. I don't play on nobody's team but my own. As you ascend into higher dimensions, you will start detaching things that was once on you. Responsibilities that don't have nothing to do with you. I'm not responsible for helping no one bring their dreams into fruition. And you got to understand the thought. I mentioned it briefly in another video, but the thought process that goes into everybody's mind when you decide, when you make a decision to do something. And because we're on this subject, when you make a decision to be in the political game, that's a huge decision, because there's a lot of stuff that comes with making that decision. You want to be one of the shot callers. You want people to do what you want them to do. You want them to play this Simon Said game with you. I don't play Simon Said game with nobody. Simon said do this. Simon said you need to vote. Simon said you need to go to the doctor. Simon said this. Simon said that. Screw Simon. I don't deal with Simon anymore, because Simon is not operating with clean hands. Simon has a negative energy, and everything that Simon say do has a negative impact for the most part. When you follow Simon's light, you're neglecting your own light. And I don't neglect my light for nothing and nobody. And I got a husband, y'all. I don't neglect my light for him. He has his own journey. I'm on mine. We can respect that. I have nothing to do with the decisions that he makes, that he feels like he wants to make. His business, not mine. And yes, you can develop a mindset like that as you go higher in the dimensions. As your frequency rises, then you learn to live and let live, leave everybody alone. But the governmental collective in all these countries, they don't know how to do that. They really think you need someone to govern your mind. And a lot of us do, because a lot of us are lost and don't know which way to go. So instead of being lost, we'll just jump on anybody's bandwagon and ride with it. It's okay. It's part of your journey. Understand, we're not judging people here for where they are. I said this before too. Wherever they are, it's okay. If they're in a state of mind where they want to bicker and argue and fight, let them do it. Has nothing to do with you. Don't allow it to distract you on your journey, because that's what it's all designed to do. On one hand, it's designed to distract you. On the other hand, it's designed to teach you. You see what happens when you put negative energy out and you do negative things for long periods of time, short periods of time, it does not matter. Everybody that was involved in that situation was supposed to be there. They were supposed to be there. They were supposed to do all the things that they did. It's all designed to either help you ascend or you're going to descend. One of the two. No other options. You're going to ascend or you're going to descend. You're going to see it. So looking at it from a spiritual point of view, I saw a lot of energies working. I saw the law of cause and effect. I also saw the law of vibration and rhythm. The law of rhythm, y'all. Everybody's out of rhythm. It's a perfect teaching and learning tool if you will see it from a spiritual point of view. It's not a shame. It is what it is. See, we want to put new names to call it. Oh, that's so terrible. They should be ashamed from doing all that stuff. Well, they don't know how to be shamed yet, y'all. So that's what you got to keep in mind. You're going to get always. That's why I encourage people to pick up the Kabbalion, the story of the three initiates. They tell you what the universal laws are. And the universal laws is all that really matters. None of these man-made laws will get you to the next dimension. You have to learn what the universal laws are and move accordingly. And however you decide to move is totally your free will. But understand, making a decision to move in a negative fashion will bring you negative results. It cannot bring you anything positive unless you are already woke and you can look at that situation from a spiritual standpoint. Then it will be good for you, because I see the negative energies working and I know to stay far away from it. That's a good thing. So there's nothing really bad happening, and everybody that's involved has to learn a lesson out of that situation for themselves. Some might end up in jail. Some of them might get off scot-free. Yes, people got beat up and people died. But see, we don't know everybody's story. I don't know anybody's story, so I can't judge it. But what I will say is the universe is fair because it gave us laws to live by, to go by, to study and understand and get that knowledge, incorporate that knowledge into your life if you want a good life. If you want a life that's filled with joy, peace, balance, serenity, if you want that, then you use the universal laws to benefit your life in a positive way. So everything that happens, that's how I see it. I don't see it as one person is bad and one person is good. I don't see it that way. I just read the energy. Because you're going to get what you are. If you develop yourself into a high vibrational person, if you develop that energy, you're going to get that which you are. If someone with dirty hands, violent mindset come at you, you got to look at it. Do you have a violent mindset? Do you have quick hands to put hands on somebody? Did you do it years ago? Did you beat somebody up years ago and now a whole mob is beating your ass? When you stand back and analyze the whole situation from a spiritual point of view, looking at it through spiritual lenses, not with these physical eyes, the physical eye will lie to you. That's why we have to calm down, meditate, go in the dark. To see it from a spiritual point of view, it keeps you out of it. It keeps you out of that and push you further in a higher dimensional, mindset wise. Everything happens when it's supposed to happen. Everything happens and it's designed to help all of us grow and learn from each other. I can look at a lot of situations that I've seen. I have seen situations play out, and I can't put my emotions into it because I know why it happened the way it happened. I've seen people that talk bad about the place that they're living in, talking bad about how bad it is here in America. They want to leave. They want to go to Africa. They want to go another place. Guess what? They got problems too. If you can't learn to be balanced and peaceful and happy in the space that you're in, running somewhere else looking for that is not going to be there. Because guess what? You didn't realize when you were running someplace that you was bringing that baggage with you. You got to take it back to where it belonged. And, I sent out compassion to people who thought moving to Africa was going to be the answer for them. It's not the answer for all of us. It's not. We got unfinished business here. You got to learn to clean the mess up where you are, and then you can go someplace else and you can be there in peace because all you brought with you was peace. But if you're taking with you a divisive mindset, divided mindset, double mindset, full of insults, you're going to find some oppositions because we are who we are. No one can come to my home and tell me how it should be. It will be the way I say it be. It's going to be the way I have it because I'm basing it out of my own heart space. I'm not looking at the Joneses and seeing what they're doing. I'm staying single-minded in my own space and doing what I love and not looking at what somebody else is doing and blaming them because I can't get what I want. You can have whatever you want. The old president y'all had, and I'm going to say y'all because like I said, I don't vote. And I'm not ashamed to say that I don't vote, y'all. When you get to a certain point, you'll see it's a waste of time. It's a waste of my valuable time to go out there and help someone create a dream like this. You want to be a president, you want to be a congresswoman or a congressman, don't matter. You want to be a community leader, it does not matter. If you want to do that, you do that. But don't ask me to help you manifest that particular dream because I already know a lot of negative energy is in that particular dream, whether you want it to be or not. That's just something that you have to deal with. Besides, if you're going to be in the political game, then you must know that to be in that game, you're going to have to be a cutthroat, ruthless type of individual. That's what it takes to rumble in that jungle. That's what it takes to be in that den of snakes. You're going to have to be cut. Your skin going to have to be really thick. You see how they operate. They don't care what you think. They don't care. They do what they want to do. And I love that about them. Because that's what we're all here to do. We're all here to live and be what we want based on my own thought process, what I'm thinking about, what can I imagine for myself. That's what we're all here to do. I'm not here to fight with you. I'm not even here to debate with you, because to debate with you is to try to get you to see it the way I see it. And everybody's not going to see it the way I see it or you see it. And it's okay. It's not time for them to see it that way. They may never see it the way you see it, because their journey is designed for them to see it from a different perspective. We need multiple perspectives, y'all. Multiple perspectives bring about knowledge. Multiple perspectives bring about your awareness and your understanding, and it brings wisdom. You got to have multiple perspectives. You can't walk around with a closed mind. If you can if you want to, but a closed mind is not going to get you far. Open your mind to the many possibilities and the many ways of looking at things, and know that you're going to get what you are. You're going to get it back, same amount and then some. And it works that same way with everything. You want to manifest some good, you're going to get that good back and then some. That's how it goes. I'm not going to waste time in somebody else's dream or in someone else's reality, because to do that means I'm taking it from myself. That's a no-no. We want to stay focused. So when next time you decide to watch the news or get an update on what's going on Capitol Hill, y'all look at it from a spiritual eye. You don't know these people. I certainly don't know these people. And let me just say this. The real reason I don't vote is a lot of reasons why I don't vote. It has nothing to do with the people that's running. I don't know them. Never met them. They haven't been to my house. I haven't been to theirs. You cannot get the real spiritual people out here. You're not going to get them to do that. A lot of us don't vote because we understand it's a journey and it's divine timing and it's nothing. Well, your vote can change things. Well, how about I didn't come to change anything? I only came to change me. I came to be an alchemist because I know it doesn't matter who's in what position. It doesn't matter because it's not giving me anything. I'm not benefiting from it in any way. I'm not saving on taxes. When the house tax come due in February, they want it. When the bills are due, they want it. If you're working out here and getting a paycheck, guess what? They get it before you do. They're going to take theirs. You got to pay them for the privilege of working on a job. You got to pay them for the privilege of running your own business. That's enough. I'm not doing anything else for you. If I can control it, I can control where I go. I can control whether or not I go down there to your little voting place and vote. I'm not doing that. I'm not moving my emotional self into a space where it's all about you now. Never again. Never. At one time I was there. It didn't work out too good for me, y'all. But once I dismissed that, Once I detach that burden off of me, oh wow, what a feeling. Not feeling obligated to do something for somebody you don't even know. I'll feed kids that I don't know. I'll feed them and clothe them. But no, you got plenty of money and so-called influential friends. You should be able to do that without consulting me. You should be able to get whatever you want without even bugging me about coming to help you. You can come help me. Y'all, everything is happening because that's how people involved in it set it up. You get what you are, and that's all. That's my take on that. And I ain't on nobody's side. I learned to stay in the middle. I learned to stay neutral so I can have a good view of what's happening and reserve judgment for something else or somebody else. Because you're judging yourself as you go on this life journey. Every day, the way you move and shake is the way you judge yourself. And so don't be so hard on yourself. Pull back a little bit and analyze it from a spiritual standpoint. That way you can see clear. People do what they have to do when they feel they're up against the wall, y'all. And there's nothing wrong or right about that. When we learn to stop placing blame on people, it's not to be blamed. They're not to be blamed. It's only for me now, it's a opportunity to learn something about myself. Because to hear that so many people was willing to leave their homes where they were safe, to hear that so many people don't mind playing the Simon Said game was amazing to see. That lets you know just how much power all of us have the potential to have. And that's what's so scary. Too, it's very scary to a lot of people that we all possess it. We all can do it. But I don't need anyone else to bring my dream into fruition. But some things you want to do on this planet, you're going to need a lot of energy to pull it off. And that's all they do. The government systems, that's what they do. They seduce you. They seduce you into coming to help them bring their dream into fruition. And I'm telling you now, if your dream is not yet in fruition, you ain't got time to help nobody else with their dream. Don't give your energy to stuff. Learn from it. And thank the universe for the lessons that it showed you. It showed me a million more reasons why I don't do political stuff. That's what it showed me, a million more reasons why, hey, I got out of that 20 years ago, y'all. Stop doing that foolishness. Because when you recognize that, hey, a divine source created me. Divine source is where I shall return. I can't go back home being a Democrat or a Republican or independent. I am not my own. I'm a part of a collective galactic family. And I got to go back naked. All I had when I left, all I received From my galactic family, the divine source was my flesh suit to cover the soul, to cover the spirit. All that other junk, you got to get totally naked to get back home, y'all. If that's where you want to go. Still, with knowing this, you have free will to stay in 3D if you choose to. See how fair that is? You can leave 3D when you get ready. When you get ready to reprogram your mind, when you get ready to start pulling off attachments that you didn't even ask for. I didn't ask to be a Baptist, so I got out of it. When I realized, okay, the only reason why I'm calling myself a Baptist is because that's what mom and dad are doing. That's what my whole family is doing. Oh, this is a family church. Oh, okay. It went all the way back to my great-great-great-grandparents, 4 generations back. Went to the same church, y'all. I'm like, okay, I'm here because that's what they've been doing for the last 5 generations. I didn't ask for this. So let me exercise my free will and do what I want to do. That's how you got to do it. Yeah, you're going to lose some friends and family. They don't understand you crazy now. Once you start to thinking and once you start making decisions for yourself, you will be deemed crazy. Get used to it. I consider it a compliment. I really do. I consider it a compliment for people to think I'm crazy. Because if you think I'm crazy, then maybe you'll stay away from me. I don't know. It works for me. And it didn't start out that way, y'all. It was struggle. I didn't know how I felt about people turning away from it, but now don't bother me. Do whatever's best for you. Because you are your biggest business. Your energy field, your whole body is a beacon. Your whole entire body is a beacon to receive in positive energies that's going to bring you love, abundance, prosperity, wealth, health, happiness, joy, peace. More than you can stand. So stop getting emotional over this political stuff, over this medical stuff. Do yourself a favor and look at things from a spiritual point of view, from a spiritual perspective, and set yourself free. You don't have to participate. You don't have to be involved. Learn something from it. So I'm always happy to see stuff that I can learn from and see the energies at work, see the universal laws at work. And it's a good thing that we get to witness this at this time because there are good things ahead. Oh, yes. We got a few more rough patches to get through, but we will get through them. So that's my take. We're looking at what happened. Y'all have a beautiful day. Have a blessed day. Be fruitful and multiply in all of your energy. Multiply your energy until you can't multiply it again, which will be never. It's limitless. Y'all be good and have a wonderful day. And I'll be back again for some more encouraging words, y'all. This is Goddess Spirit World. Remember, you are God, Goddess as well. Have a good day. Bye-bye.